The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the W Black Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege Season 4, powered by LG Ultra Gear in association with AC Fabulous Zotai Gaming and Games The Shop. I am your host, Blackjack. Joining me is my co-host and admin, Foxy, as we are here for the second stream of Day 2 of Division 3 in Season 4. We've got two matches coming up for all of our viewers at home, and the first one is Almost Walkover taking on Sangfroid Esports, formerly known as Phoenix, of course. And the map is an old faithful. It is a clubhouse. And this should be a very exciting match indeed. Foxy, how do you feel on this fine evening?
I feel amazing, Blackjack, to be really honest. We'll be going into this match any moment now. And very interesting is the fact that Almost Walkover will be facing Sangfroid Esports. Sangfroid Esports happened to get a win yesterday. And Almost Walkover, they happened to lose as well. So it's quite the differential between these two teams. But going into this match is definitely going to be something very exciting, very new. And not very new though, since the map is going to be Clubhouse. But yeah, definitely going into this match, we will be finding a whole lot of fun. We'll be seeing ourselves head over to the first ban that will be coming up from the side of Sangfroid Esports, and that is going to be on to the Capita. All right. Our Capita is going to get banned. We'll be seeing another possible ban come out. No, that is, I mean, obviously, onto the Maverick, a possible ban is coming, obviously, but what I meant to say was a Maverick possible ban coming out. No, it'll be the Thatcher being banned. I would say it's standard in a way. Back in the day, you know, when you had the new new Thatcher ban meta coming up. We did not have a whole lot of Maverick bans come up, so don't really blame them. It's all right. The Thatcher and the Capita bans are good. They'll definitely help them, but I don't really see a whole lot of Capita being played. Honestly, not much. Not exactly much. But we'll be seeing Kaid getting banned, and almost Walk will be having Maverick to play, though. That's exactly what I'm trying to stress on. We've got the Mira taken on the board as well. Yes, the Echo will be banned, as I'm confirming to Stoneheart from Sangfroid Esports. Be heading into this match any moment now, and yes, the match will be underway. Since the Echo is banned, that means the only information played off operators will be left as Pulse, the Maestro, look at the Valkyrie as well. So, I mean, yeah, I said that like there's not enough information operators to go around, but Echo happens to be one of the most potent information operators. But out of the way, we'll be seeing ourselves head into round one. And let's take a quick look at both these rosters. I got Spaceman, Gypsy, Jake Sagribot, and Zujin on the side of Almost Walkover. They got Stoneheart, Hypertishi, Z-Panda, Short Effects, and Psycho on the side of Sangfroid Esports. First side will be coming up, that'll be CCTV and Cash, and let's see what the side of Sangfroid has to offer. Mind you, Sangfroid has had an amazing rundown when it's come to maps like Clubhouse, and they just love to play Clubhouse. I mean, who doesn't at this point? But more important is the fact that I'm bringing out some nice plays, and that is what put them up. But sadly, because of a little bit of a mishap that happened last night, Sangfroid Esports happened to lose against Havoc's originally, but you know, Havoc's happened a little bit of a. They happened to violate a few rules, so they had to give the default win to Sangfroid Esports. But going into this division very strong, 7-0 victory that they get themselves offered, we'll be seeing ourselves head into the round one. Actually playing the dog, that means he's going to hold on. He's going to hold on the side of the garage. All right, very interesting. Standard stuff. I love to see this. You know, the way Clubhouse is played at this point. I'm not really fascinated by anything new. It's really standard stuff. But no, it's definitely the dynamic that these teams bring out for themselves. That is what adds so much more to a map like this. We're seeing Angry Bot playing the Zofia. We've got Angry Bot has been amazing as a frag. Actually, his run since Seva Esports to Almost Walkover has been quite the shift, and intelligent as well, now that I think about it, because Seva is the one who hasn't qualified this time around, but Almost Walkover has, and sadly so far they haven't put any wins on board. They happen to lose 7-2 against Weekends of Asriel. Not exactly a great place for them to start, but definitely it's only week one. People, you know, whenever I say not a great place to start, it's just week one. So it's very early to be making decisions right now, but I think somebody's getting spotted in the garage. There's the drones coming alive. Very good drone placement. I got to give him that. And a pretty soft breach to wall is going to come out for the Maverick. Oh, he's going to go for the Nitro as well. And that is not going to do anything. That Psycho tries to get the Nitro self frag, but that's not going to convert. He's trying to go for. Yeah, actually, the Maverick is not rappelled up. And that's why you want to go for the soft breach first and foremost. So that way, the moment Maverick will be making his breach happen, he'll already have the wall open, so that's some 200 IQ play. It's not exactly 200 IQ, but yeah, definitely helps you. But here the alloy breaching, but no, there's the dock. He's gonna peek it and claim that life right up. Very well done. Zujin is gonna take the fall now because of that. The downside of this is going to be that, alright, so the way the Maverick trick is supposed to go down, you need somebody on the side of garage door to make sure dock does not do exactly that, and somebody rappel on the other, what is this side? Is the south side of this area. There you go, this angle, so that the bandit is not allowed to have aggression. That's how you Maverick trick that. So technically speaking, not exactly a great approach to how whatever Almost Walkover was trying to achieve over there. Not rightly done. So what I'm trying to go for, but they still have the match in their hands. They've lost their one of their hard features. They try to go for some C4 plays that come out. That's the second C4 that is not connected so far from the side of the defense. But now the C4 has done the job that the NATO is supposed to do. Is taking out the. Oh wait, where is he getting shot from? Is that from down below? Oh yes, the bandit from down below is going to shoot the Hibana pellets. Oh my God, Z-Panda. Meanwhile is going to take the ball up. The push from the doorway is going to happen, and that's the only way Almost Walkover can make this push. Because the breach is not walkable, and this is going so wrong in every single way for the side of Almost Walkover right now. Oh boy, Angry Bot is going to get taken out, and there's another front foot shot fix. Peak comes in, SMG11 does not connect from Stoneheart, but the shotgun does. At Sangfroid Esports will be putting one first round on board. It was essentially they played really well on denial. They made sure that the mute was perfectly used as well, and in fact, putting Moose Walkover in a spot where they used utility, not well done. See, Almost Walkover, that wasn't a round where Sangfroid played better. It was just the fact that Almost Walkover really played that little off game. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, that is what went down. We'll be seeing ourselves head into round 2, and Church and Arsenal Room is going to be the side.
Basement Church and Arsenal is going to be the side of choice from the side of Sangfroid Esports. A shot is going to go out of the Oryx into the Clash. Not surprising. We've seen Sangfroid bring out the Clash before, as the Ying will be brought in by Almost Spaceman. That is the 6th pick out of the Ash into the Ying. Nice, and quickly round 2 will be in play as a brilliant first round from the side of, well, it's as a good first round from the side of Sangfroid. I think brilliant is a word that can be saved for later, because of course, as Foxy specified, at the first round, it's not just that Sangfroid outplayed Walkover. It's also because Walkover didn't really play that all too well. They had way too many mistakes and way too many issues going into the push, and that's why we saw them unfortunately have the loss of the round. Round 2, they're definitely going to have to make sure that they correct on those mistakes and make sure that going forward they don't get any issues as well. But it'll be interesting to see how they proceed forward from here. Sangfroid, of course, they had a few issues as well towards the end of the round, losing a few too many bodies, whiffing some shots. They'll be aware of that. They'll be isolating and getting rid of those problems as soon as possible, as soon as possible. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. Joining, coming in from the side of Walkover, as the action phase of round 2 is going to be underway. The Ying is probably going to be the most interesting operator to keep our eyes on for this particular round. But then again, if the Ying goes down early, that won't exactly be true now, would it? Meanwhile, we've got the Maverick already going for just a little bit of a breach on the dirt container, the dirt hallway container, just so that someone can watch the push-up while he goes for the wide circular breach on the southern wall. But he hears the push coming in. That's the Clash, mind you. That shot coming in very close. While there's, I believe, Hypertishi, the visual on the top floor logistics area, being pushed from the hatch. It's going to be very interesting to see. Actually, he's taking a bit of damage in the meanwhile. Hypertishi over there as the visual. He's got to be careful up there. If he gets taken out of the board, that's going to be a big kill. Hypertishi is a very influential very influential player for his team. More than that, the Vigil is a very good operator to confuse the attackers and get the jump on them. However, after taking that little bit of damage, he's retreated back towards the first floor garage area, and doesn't seem like there's any push coming in towards garage from the side of the attack. Looks like they want to go to first floor bar, maybe drop down the hatch, the main stairs, go for the church breach. That looks like that may be their opportunity right now, but we have Spaceman here with the Ying. Candela trying to push the Clash. He's going to flash him to heaven and beyond, and there we go. The down's in, the tail is in as well. Some shots are traded back towards him as Z-Panda has found an Angry Bot. That is the Zofia, just behind where the Ying was playing for that matter, as the Jaeger couldn't find the Ying, found the Zofia instead. It's a pretty good trade as the Vigil went for the peak right there on towards the bar area, but no one is actually there to be traded on. There is the flank watch in, and there we go. There goes the Vigil. There goes Hypertishi, and that is Jinx taking that kill very gladly indeed. The Maverick getting a very influential frag as the Candelas are in, but Spaceman is not aware of somebody being very close to his right, and that's going to cost him his life for that matter. That is a couple of more kills for Z-Panda as he takes down Spaceman and Zujin, leaving the side of the attack. Almost Walkover in a bit of a bind. Gypsy and Jinx, the only ones remaining for the side of the attack, as they have to make their way towards site in a 3 versus 2, and no diffuser in hand as well. The diffuser was denied, and there goes the sledge on the kitchen hatch. That is a Psycho with a beautiful flank. It's all down to the Maverick inside of dirt against 3 very angry attackers. Z-Panda's been down in the meanwhile. Almost Jinx is the last man standing. Gonna inhale a little bit of gas, throw in a grenade. He's gonna find one. Yes, he will. That's the kill on the Z-Panda confirmed. And it's a double kill for Jinx, but nope. He's going to be taken out in the end, pushing dirt because he was forced to. Time was running out, no diffuser in hand. He had to go for the frags, and Stoneheart was here to say no. Once again, the SMG-11 peeking the dirt door, getting the kill, giving the side of Sangfroid Esports round 2 as unfortunately the almost walkover. Not quite learning from the mistakes of round 1, and Sangfroid capitalizing on them once again. A good round from Sangfroid, mind you. Let's see if almost walkover managed to get a round for themselves.
Definitely, that is something that we'll be looking forward to. 2 rounds on board already for the side of Sangfroid Esports, looking very strong right now, taking maximum advantage of what they can while they happen to play on Clubhouse. Very well done by them. At least 2 amazing rounds for them. Let's see, going ahead. The shots from Z Panda, though, you know, when he was playing on the side of the AK spot or the K9 spot, as some people like to call it, he had to get a double kill, one from off the hatch drop, and the other turn around on. So that was a Ying in the tunnel. Those were some good shots that Z Panda happened to land. I wish I got to see from his angle, his perspective, how that seemed, because that was a double headshot kill that he got for himself. Definitely, it's just something I wanted to. I wanted it out there. The fact that the Jaeger knew exactly that the tunnel push is happening any moment now, got the frag with the pre-fire covering his tracks while he happened to go for the rotate. That is good. That is good muscle memory for the man, knowing exactly where you have to do that. Well done, in fact. Going ahead in round 3, let's see if we get to see some more of those Z Panda Jaeger plays or not. Well, we'll most definitely find out. Hypertishi is going to come up with a little bit of a. I think he's going to come up with some Valkyrie spots. I think he's. Yeah, there you go. Very standard. Well, nothing new over here, but it's at this point. I really don't expect a whole lot of new stuff in Clubhouse, man. We've seen so much Clubhouse that, unless of course you show me, I don't even know what to talk about. It's like there's literally nothing that I haven't seen in Clubhouse right now. Like, we've seen it all. We've seen it all. We've seen Mighty go haywire with a bandit and drop himself an ace or a 4K, I think that was. But we've seen interrogations come out on late flanks. We've seen some amazing takes from teams like Team Waha. We've seen a lot, man. I personally, I'm done with Clubhouse. I see a rank game and I get logged into Clubhouse. I'm leaving at the moment that starts. I'm really, really tired of seeing Clubhouse in this league. Nothing else. We'll be seeing ourselves head into round 3. 2 minutes mark has already been hit. But the Ash Fisherman gets caught. There you go. I was speaking about it. Shortfix taking a very good advantage of the fact, and almost Spaceman. Meanwhile, is going to get Psycho, though. That's your bandit off the board. That means the bandit tricking wall becoming alive. The bandit battery is taken care of as well. Meanwhile, Zujin is playing the Thermite this time around, not the Maverick. But the down has already happened. Shortfix once again. I don't think he knows that. He's going to have to fall back. No, there you go. He's going to fall back, right back in, and go for the self-revive. Yes, self-revive is in. The Sophia can definitely self-revive. That's why. That's pretty much why you happen to get yourselves that kind of an advantage. Zujin has already gotten the breach onto Jacuzzi. We'll be watching this and go on his drones. Almost Jix making sure there's no possible flank or that window peek coming in from the side of the defenders. But any moment now, Hypertishi might go for the long peek. He's waiting for it. He knows exactly who's playing outside. He knows he's wiser than that. He knows exactly when he's not supposed to be peeking. He's going to fall back right in. A proximity nade as the sledge is assuming there's somebody awfully close to the window, but the castle has already moved backwards. That's onto the solo mattress. And watching this angle, it's come to a standstill. There's not really a whole lot of action going on except for Hypertishi picking a fight with Spaceman. So low in HP, but the push from Zujin has already happened, alright. He's already on his side, he's picked up 2 frags. Zujin coming alive with a play, that's a fragmite, but he gets shut down from down below. That's the hatch peak coming in from Stoneheart. A very good denial indeed. He tries to go for the C4, but wait a minute, that was... He had more than enough time to place that C4 with all the patience that he needs. But the recovery of the diffuser is successful. We'll be seeing Jix make his way in. From the side of logistics, there's somebody waiting for him. Oh, that somebody is Z Panda. He's going to find Spaceman. It's on onto the Maverick once again. He's got to find the No, he's not going to find the Jaeger as well. He gets tagged along quite a bit. It's not a fight that you're expecting to win. Z Panda with the carbine in hand. The peak comes alive. The pre-fires are in. And there's the kill as well. The shots in the beginning because the target priority happened to shift from the Maverick to the smoke and then back to the Jaeger. But the proximity alarm is what was giving away the position of the attackers, and that is another round being put on board for the side of Sangfroid Esports. 3-0 is the scoreline, and we'll be going to round 4. Almost walkover. Not exactly having a great day right now.
Absolutely not having a great day, almost walkover. Let's be real here. So many mistakes, and that was a situation that they could have very much capitalized on. It was a 2 versus 4 that we just saw the side of Sangfroid clutch out. Very, very well done to those two defenders right there. As 3-0 in this sort of a situation on Clubhouse, definitely showing off the fact that Clubhouse is, for that matter, a defender-sided map. You know, we've been on the fence about it for a few days, primarily because of the way Clubhouse has been played. Attackers have been taking quite a lot of rounds lately, but today, at least these first 3 rounds, we're seeing Clubhouse be Clubhouse, and we're seeing, unfortunately, almost Walkover make a few too many mistakes in their push, and not being just aware of where certain things are when things go into their advantage. That was what happened in the last round. 4 versus 2, they had the advantage, they had the control on site. All they needed to do was to be aware of where certain rotations and openings are, and that is exactly where the thermite went down. That was the hatch on Jim where he got shot from, unfortunately, and that was a place that wasn't being watched. Now, granted, of course, that late in the round, you wouldn't expect someone to be one of the last two defenders to be down below towards the side of billiards, obviously, but you know, it doesn't pay to be. Sorry, excuse me. It doesn't hurt to be, you know, just a little bit overcautious at times. It is Rainbow Six. You know, anything can come out of anywhere. Anyone can jump out of anywhere. That is exactly what happened. As unfortunately, not really sure where Gypsy took a bit of damage from, but we heard the sledge scream right there. As he will, of course, be more than not really too aware, too cautious of what he's about to do, because he's only taken what, like 5? That's probably 5 or 10 health points worth of damage, so not a big deal for him. But Z-Panda getting the kill on the Spaceman, that is a huge deal. That's the Sophia who was meant to push Lounge to try and deny the bandit tricking. Psycho, of course, is on the metal stairs herself, and she's going to be watching that with the German brother of the bandit. That is, of course, the Jaeger, who was playing towards Lounge. As now, the garage door has been opened, but all that's done is give Z-Panda another angle to peek. The drone's going to come out. He's going to see it. The drone's going to see him instead, and he's going to pull back, wait for the pre-fires to come in. That is the sledge out there. Will the kill be confirmed? That is Z-Panda scale. The double for the man. He's going off once again for the side of his team. Sangfroid can very safely rely on this one man to do a lot of work. Psycho, in the meanwhile, taking a bit of damage. She's got to be careful, excuse me. And that is the bandit, of course, towards the side of the lounge main door. Flashbangs are going to be thrown in by the Ash. That's Angrybot right here, who was taking the fight right now. Sees the bandit, but doesn't get the shot. Unfortunately, couldn't line it up in time. Bandit, nice and quickly manages to rotate away. There is the Jaeger still around in that general vicinity, mind you, as the kill could be confirmed. There's Z-Panda. That's our Angrybot down. But Z-Panda will finally go down to Zujin. He was finally found, but Zujin's taking a lot of damage as well. Mavericks found one. That's Psycho off the board. That's the German brothers down as well, as both the GSG9 have been finally taken out by the Heartbreach duo of Jinx and Zujin. 2 versus 3 right now, as Sangfroid, all they have to do is sit back, relax, hold themselves inside of sight, get those Necrocell toss areas in, as the drones coming out from the side of almost Walkover is going to be pretty much their saving grace right now. It's not a situation that they look like they will get out of, and there we go. The Doc's going to find the down onto Jinx, but the kill will not be confirmed just yet. He's seen the blood trails, of course, meaning that he knows that Jinx is down, and the Maverick, when he gets revived, will be up to 20 HP only. The call's going to go out to the rest of his team, of course, but they know that they don't have to go for it. All they have to do is sit back and peek only when required. Shots fired once again from the side of Catwalk. That was the Doc trying to find Zujin as he ran by, or Jinx, whichever one, really, as both the Heartbreachers are going to be going onto the rappel of the Heartbreach, the main wall of CCTV. Oh, the Doc's headed after the scene! And what a tap from Zujin, the Thermite. However, he's going to get... He's going to go and get taken down. It's all down to the last man standing. That is Jinx in a 1v2 against Stoneheart and Shot. And unfortunately, the time won't be on his side, and neither will his head, as that is the kill from Stoneheart, confirmed onto the last attacker standing. That, of course, gives the side of Sangfroid round 4. And even when they started losing bodies, they did not lose their cool, knowing that even if the German brothers go down, we're still in a 3v2. All we need to do is pull back, hold in sight, and that's the game. That's what they did. That's what got them the round, even when it looked like Zujin and Jinx might have a comeback in hand. 4-0 is the scoreline. We're moving to round 5.
Moving to round 5 and we're taking a quick look at the score, but look at that. Z Panda already getting himself 9 kills on board. 4 rounds, 9 kills. That's very, very good for his track record. Definitely. Looks like the man is headed for the SSD, for the MVP prize money. Just kidding. Really good players from the Jaeger we're getting to see. And like I said, you happen to frag out is one thing, but you're not getting rounds on board is another. And that is something that Almost Walkover will have to keep in mind, because they are not able to keep up with the pace that Sangfroid Esports has brought to the table right now. The defense is really crushing them quite a bit. And in fact, I think she's going to come up with a Caveira pick as well. I'm not saying that's anyway an insult or a troll. No way. Caveira on a map like this, on such a huge map like this, in fact, there's so many places that you can work out some amazing stuff with. And the kind of utility she offers, being a roamer, you're having that kind of utility for yourselves. Definitely, you'll be able to pull out more than just plays. And we have seen, in fact, some amazing Caveira plays in Division 1, Mighty people. Level 0 Esports, Mighty came up with a Caveira play against, really don't remember what team it was against, but that was, the man pulled out a 3K along with an interrogation. Mighty interrogated one of the attackers inside the new blue extension. That was really well done from him. Let's see if we'll get something similar or something even better maybe from the side of Hypertishi. Z Panda holding down on this side. Very, very stable aim from the man. How to see stuff like that. Shot effects will be holding... Wait a minute, he's got himself... Right, a very small pocket strategy being employed, but no way he can walk out of here. Essentially a suicide mission for Shot effects right now. Why did he happen to go for the castle barricades up then if he had to fall back? Interesting. Excuse me, that was too judgmental. My tone was too judgmental. My apologies. Yeah, I just happened to go with my natural instinct a little bit too much. But the fact that I'm employing so much of the castle utility up top, exactly the best way to fall back down from it. And looks like maybe they did not want to bring out a castle, but they just had to. Yeah, something like that. We're seeing the lifelines being employed and Legion Mine being stuck to Spaceman as well. He's going to do everything in his power to get that shield away from him. But here's the thing, the way this shield is placed is not in favor of the smoke, but he's actually moved up awfully close. A shotgun might do a lot of damage. More than damage, it might as well get him a double down. Look at the HP that both these attackers have. Look at that. Another cast canister comes out and the shotgun in hand. That's exactly what I was talking about. Almost Spaceman getting punished for a mistake he shouldn't have done. Hypertishi, I think he's getting hunted at this moment, but no, he's actually locked out by his own teammate. The only way he can go out there is from the main stairs, but the push has happened. Z Panda is going to get another frag. Almost Gypsy, almost Walkover, very scattered right now. They're picking 1v1s and are not able to win them. Look at this, Mavericks is all the way on the side of construction. We're seeing Zujin go for breaches all the way on the side of kitchen while there's nobody to even support him. I really don't know what Almost Walkover is thinking along with the attack that they're trying to make. It's too spread out, and that is giving so much more advantage to the side of Sangfroid Esports to walk away with frags like those. There you go, another one drops. It's all down to Almost Zujin now, and 1 versus 4. Man has got to find 4 kills if he wants to win this. I think that's the ace for the man if he finds it. He's going to move down main stairs, but the spot comes in, and there's the kitchen drop from the window. He's going to lose that? Alright. The Bearingman comes alive, but not in front of the carbine. Z Panda, once again, very well played. The gun skill on the man is amazing, exceptional. In fact, I'll be seeing Sangfroid Esports put another round on board. Once again, it's not essentially that Sangfroid is playing amazingly well. It's just that Almost Walkover is not having the best day right now. They're too spread out. They're picking 1v1s. It's not a team play that I'm getting to see from them. And honestly, personally, I don't like to see that. It insults the spirit of the game. That's the way Rainbow Six Siege is played. And the reason I'm so bummed about it is the fact that Almost Walkover making their way through 64 teams in the qualifiers and coming here in Division 3, not able to put up to the heat of it. And this is not the first time we've seen that. KL11, they've qualified, then haven't won one single game when it has come to Division 3's week 1. Saber Esports of all, they happen to qualify with an amazing scoreline into Division 3. They could not keep up with the pace as well. And that is what puts so much more... I would say that is what cements the fact that the league offers so much more competitive experience to these teams that they fail to capitalize on, and they fail to test the odds, and that is what is biting them in the back. But at least as of now, right now, let's talk micro. 5-0 is not a scoreline that you will be expecting yourselves to be in. Really getting stomped on right now. Almost walkover. Really need to step what they're trying to do, because it looks like Sangfroid Esports might as well get themselves another 7-0. All right, so I actually thought I'd be giving away the mic over to Jack, but he's not here. We're seeing Arbiter hold on the side of Cash. He's got the Valkyrie camps up and running, very nice and easy. Just making sure that actually the camps are really well placed as well. You get so many more C4 spots established, lines of sight for C4 spots established. As we'll be seeing Jix come out with the Maverick trick once again. That is going to be on the side of CCTV. He's going to get that very well done. Let's see if he'll be able to do that or not. And it's not essentially been a great day for the side of the attackers getting the Maverick trick done. But that is really a good hole for Hyper to take advantage of. But does he do that? Gonna go awfully close to try and hear out where the Maverick is playing. Oh, he's gonna go for the C4. Oh, he does not. That's not the angle. Now the Maverick knows exactly what the Valkyrie is doing. Firing the drone, it's okay. You lost a drone, but not your life. Nate comes out, but Gypsy's gonna take the fall from a shotgun. Was that shot? Shot effects peeked. He peeked the window with a super shotty, and he's gonna get a frag from it. Oh, very interesting. Getting the bandit charges, and Zuch will be waiting for the call. Once again, almost walkover. Losing the man console. There you go. Another frag gets dropped. That's the castle getting the frag. That Psycho actually, she went for the run out from the construction window. Zujin, he loses that fight. Psycho with a triple kill. How did that happen? What was that shot from Psycho? She gets that frag anyway. And really good gunplay from the bandit. And it's once again all down to the Maverick in a 1 versus 5. As I said, 1v1s that almost walkover is not able to win. They've got to have a little bit more of a team outlook to the way they approach this, because winning 1v1s has definitely not been their cup of tea. Obviously, seeing Jix pick this fight. They're still waiting for it's a little bit of a whiff shot, but this could get himself a collapse. Plate goes out. Flames alive for short effects. The man was overconfident, staying prone right there, right down below. I'll still be seeing him trying to stay alive. Four more defenders to find though. Not find one of them. That's Psycho off the board. And find one more. No, that's C-Ponder going for the white peak. It's just gonna fall back. 20 HP left on him. Or something about 20 HP. It's not gonna matter because Z-Panda comes with the white peak once again. And that is going to shut them down. And a flawless first half comes alive for the side of Sangfroid Esports. They'll be taking this 6-0 right now. 1 round away from taking this matchup. 7-0. Sit on match point.
Okay, yeah. Sorry about the extended moment of silence right there, everybody. I just seem to have been caught in a bit of a coughing fit. Not really sure what happened right there, but I'm fine. Don't worry. I don't have anything suspicious. It's just the fact that it's really hot in my room, shall we say, and the fan's not doing a whole lot. So the back and forth between hot and cold isn't exactly helping my. You know what? Let's just leave it at that. With that being said, of course, 6-0 is the scoreline going into round 7 roll swap. A very, very unexpected game coming out from the side of both Sangfroid Esports and Walkover. More so for Walkover because that's just not how we expected them to play. After their game yesterday that they had against the 5 Kings of Azrael, 5 Kings of Azrael as their name, of course. 7-2, they didn't really have a great time against VKA, but even then they were able to put up somewhat of a fight for a couple of rounds. But now over here against Sangfroid, they're just being completely taken to the cleaners. Just no competition whatsoever from the current blue team, and it shows. It really shows right now in the fact that it's a 6-0 scoreline on the 7th round. Is the first defensive round for the side of Walkover as well. Maybe going defense on Clubhouse is going to help, but as Foxy has pointed out, of course, is the fact that they keep going for those 1 versus 1 gunfights, especially in positions where they really shouldn't be going for those. That has been giving away the kills to the side of Sangfroid Esports. Look at this. Sangfroid already having won so many rounds, they're going to be going for the breaches, they're going to be going for soft breaches, hard breaches, everything. Nice and quickly, making sure that they have everything in place for themselves. As that's a very interesting claymore from Shot Effects. I haven't actually seen a claymore like that, but excuse me just for a second. Right, yeah, as I was saying, Z Panda, excuse me, already all on towards the side of Oil Pits. So holding that down for now as shots will be seen soon. There we go, Stoneheart with the Candelas pushing in towards blue already. Is he going to find one though? He's pushed in and a kill is confirmed. He did find one in the meanwhile. As he's actually found two, but he got taken off the board. But there's the IQ to refrag onto the pulse instantly as the canister comes out from the smoke. But he's been taken down. That is another defender. It's all down to Jinx. The smoke sitting inside of dirt. And he'll be taken off the board as well. Very quickly from the side of Sangfroid Esports as, oh, Nelly, it's a 7-0. Completely unexpected from the side of almost walkover. They got, it wasn't an almost walkover, it was a complete walkover, ladies and gentlemen. As Sangfroid Esports are your victors on the third match of day 2 of Division 3 in Season 4. They take the map of Clubhouse 7-0. With all that being said, it's gonna be it's a very quick finish to the first game. But of course, we do still have another game coming up for all of our viewers at home, and that is the match between the Peacemakers and Team Area 69. A very, very good, very exciting match coming up indeed. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Very, very ballsy revive, but Rovnex is here with cover for King Arthur. But there's a bandage trying to pull onto the IQ. And he's going to find another one. Will he find the third? Sophia's inside of logistics right now. And yes, the kill is confirmed. A triple kill for Vinitaus. As Marksman is going to find fun in the meanwhile. But I believe that was the fusion drop inside of construction. And Vinitaus is going to be holding down for the meanwhile. It's a 3v2. All done to Marksman and Clay against Leo Tazu and Vinitaus. Oh, the shots are fired, and the Nomad will go down to a quad kill by Venetaus, and more shots are being fired. I believe that's Umai fighting the Hibana, so I have an idea at least. And the Bandit should go for the speak any second. Oh, yes, he will, and the kill is confirmed! Venetaus with the ace for Sage Elite. The man really came alive in this round. And
here because he's exposed on one angle, which is quite surprising. It's quite impressive to see, and whoa, that's a really great shot there from Extend taking out Hussein. The pings are being spot on, and the push is coming in from the Nomad, and he'll eventually get the head of Wamai, and he will eventually get a double kill. Going with Micro C4, he can be able to use it once from surprise, but it doesn't work out. Avid, triple kill. He is on a roll here, but he won't be that much because he is the only operator remaining currently, and he needs to clutch this one out on a one-in-two situation. He still needs to know that there are two players who's currently situated from the bakery. He sees the head, and he'll eventually take a vid and gets a quad kill. It's just Noctis remaining here. Angles being opened up. He doesn't know exactly where the location is. Pins being found out from Nomad. He still needs to be careful. He has to go for the frag. Goes to the Voltin. Sees the head of Echo, and he will get it. Action with the ace, and they will win round 6 as almost walkover.
Will be more than happy to take that kill. Ball still scanning away more than enough himself. First team that's gonna fire from below. Tiki Donut, so much damage is down. And will the kill be confirmed any second? Now the heartbeat scanner comes out. He's gonna see the slow movement, and the kill should be confirmed. Not quite. Spaceman, you're very close to taking the ash out, and if Seeking Donut goes down now, then Darkness Esports will be in a back position, but shots are fired from Jacob. What a headshot from Spaceman! He's gonna confirm while the revive is coming off. Will he be spotted on the side? Shots are fired, but no, the UMP will win. Next is his position, and the Thermite seems to peak. There we go. The kill is confirmed. It's all down to Kaid. Mischief in less than 50 seconds remaining. Time is off, and Mischief is here on the second floor. The third floor, that is. He doesn't even have a C4. He has to go for the gunfight, and the AOG probably isn't going to win in this situation. He's going to go for the peak. He finds one. Almost gets collateral, but he won't be getting that just yet. Both attackers are pulled back towards the painting set, and oh, what a connect! Onto the head of Lawrence from Mischief. It's all down to Prokul. Mischief himself is very low on HP. The Kaid could be taken out by just sneezing on him. Noise right here as the bot. He knows where this guy is playing. The running from the Kaid is given his position, but no! The clutch is confirmed by Mischief. The play is in, and the Kaid lumbering around on top floor. Full get the counter defuse in. He misses him, and the plant is coming off as the Ying will find the kill onto one. It's all down to the smoke, and Zujin will get the plant off. There is the kill from Ovidvi onto Gypsy, as it's now 1v2. Make that 1v1. The smoke is here for the clutch. He might just be able to find it. The last attacker towards the side of red stairs. That is Jinx. It's between Jinx and Ovidvi. The SMG11 versus the Type 89. Will the shotgun come up from the smoke? He's going for the angle from the Heaven Has Drop. Will he see the Hibana? Will the Hibana see him? He's going to go back towards the diffuser. Try and bait it out with a counter defuse. Or will he stick it? No, he's baiting it. The Hibana doesn't push, but he's going to be seen! And Ovidvi with the triple kill clutch is going to get the round for the side of Dauntless Esports.
That is not a play you want to be making. I'm not sure if that's the right thought process, but no, there he was. Speedrun's going to find Sophia. Not going to find the frag and Sonic exchanging some shots here. I think he's trying to go for the bandit tricks that are stopping him, but there you go. The quick peek comes in once again from Spaceman. That is the frag that the Valkyrie needed. So the drop down comes in from, well, like I said, it's essentially 2 versus 1, and now Spaceman comes in with the C4 next. Well done, Tucker goes up. He's sticking the plant, he's not getting off of it by that means the post-match situation, but no, Spaceman is going to back you off quite a bit. He's not going to find the frag. He will indeed. That's again the Valkyrie with the plays. Once again from the side of Spaceman, that is what is going to secure almost Walkover. Another round on board.
Has not made a rotate that they needed to. Smokes are going to come out from the gridlock as the push is going to happen towards the Visa Door, but will they be able to find him? The Maestro's here. Will he find one? No, he gets taken out. Instead, the Thatcher was at gunfight. Meanwhile, Kingstar got Keo. That is the diffuser drop, but the plant is still happening. Will he find him? Yes, he will! The denial is in. The Jaeger shooting through the smoke is going to connect onto the planter. And as the gridlock goes down for Rios, but that is, of course, at the end of the round, as Shisuke is going to be taken down. He was trying to come in, but there was a peek from Yellow Stairs. Meanwhile, there is a Sonic. That is the man on Yellow Stairs with the diffuser. The Pulse is very close to him, but so is the Thermite, of course. Will they find the Pulse? I don't think they have. Kyo's going to find Kingslayer. Meanwhile, that is the Pulse down. It's all down to Lynch once again. Can he see the plant? He sees the hands, and he gets the down just in time! The Maestro with the Evil Eye doing it again! And oh dear me, veterans on the attack will be kicking themselves this time.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. And injustice. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. And injustice. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power.
They spotted Danger Babu playing on the eastern stairs. The Ash is coming for the peak, but no, he's going to make some shots. Danger Babu with the shotgun, he takes it out, but no, he's not going to inflict any damage whatsoever. As Aussie gets another one, that is Skalaki. He's left Danger Babu down. He will get the Jaeger. That is never put it off the board, and the Ash is coming alive with super new response by his enemy. Well, Danger Babu goes down finally, and Aussie finds another one. That's a quad kill for the man, and he is going absolutely crazy inside the side. Zin is down.
Flickshot is here to get one. That is Saqib off the board. No more C4s in play, but here's the gun of Flickshot coming in. The commander gains one line, but Kingslayer gets a double kill. He's going to deny the planter. Yes, he will. That's a quad kill for Flickshot. Does he get the ace is the real question right now. Kingslayer, the highest fragger of the entire division, is up against a clutch that Flickshot has to make happen. The ace, in fact, for the man. The Mozzie has to be very careful about he intends to beat this. Only 5 seconds left. Will Kingslayer pull this off? He's not gotten off the plan, and Flickshot gets the ace. Back full freeze. Blackjack, do you mind taking this one for just a second?
Absolutely. Also going to go for a big runner. It is going to knife one. Will he fight two? Yes, he will. Will he fight three? Yes, he will. What a play from the Bandit to shut down Team Super on the kitchen half.
But that is not enough to prove off invalid the gut here. Viper meanwhile finds another track that's on the Street Ninja all the way on the side again. Viper will find one more. Viper has really been going crazy. So what we find, oh, excuse me, not in the favor of Sabers. We're still seeing the feed coming from the Jaeger, and he's gonna take the ball. Viper with the triple kill. What play from the Zofia. She gets the fourth, that's a quad. Viper, are you kidding me? What is going on with this man? Doesn't know what Zofia is playing, and he's gonna win that. Just not being able to pick up a fight here. Oh, more than that, he's gonna be picking up a kill here. A straight up headshot comes in on the Ruxon. That's already your Hibana off the board. Very important frag, and more than that's the only hard feature of him. A frag from Lord Bade. A shot from the Jaeger is gonna claim another life. No skill goes down. Pretty good headshot indeed from the man connecting it to it, but this has already made his way on the side. Think he's above? No. He gets taken away by the Jaeger once again, and that's Lord being with the triple kill. Does he find two more? Is a real question, but Mello is already going down with the plan. Oh, that is Nexus. Not any time soon. Plan has gone down. Lord Bane is here with another frag. That's a quad kill for the man. Does he get the ace? Oh yes, he does get it. And look at this play from the side of Newcomers. They get themselves the ace on the from the SAS operators. The SMG-11 comes into play from no skill. It's all on Newell, who is all the way onto the white pipelines. He cannot notice where the plan is going down because of the he's blocking him. And what a denial coming in from Beaver. He's gonna get the plant with that snow skill off the board. Go for the replant here, and does he get spotted out? Is the real question. What? Roxanne, how did you not notice Beaver? Roxanne, what are you doing, my man? Another frag comes out from Beaver just by denying the entire plan, and now Beaver has to find where the IQ is playing, but doesn't think you find him or not is the real question. Beaver with the 1-3 clutch, and the sports, and Spark was a 3 versus 2, not the favor of human gaming. Meanwhile, the plan is going down. The Maestro comes up with a peak, but Mike will be the one to convert that into a frag. It's all on the beat. He tries to get the sledge, and he will do so. That's the planter of the board. But there are still two attackers that he's got to find, and both of them will be on full HP, and so will be one frag. One ping comes out. In fact, he's gonna find the Maverick sometime now. No, he's gonna notice the Nomad in that process. Some free fires are coming in, and finally he converts onto Mojo. Beat on the triple kill. He might as well get the squad kill, and more importantly, the clutch that his team so badly needs for the equalizer. He's going to go for this white peak, or maybe he's just going to go a little closer, and he might looks away at the wrong time, and Beat comes up with an amazing clutch. The third kill. Sparko will be playing here, but EX7 will be the first one to pick up a frag. I'm not sure where he got from, but Shelter is going to go down. He's way to this hallway. I don't think he's gotten hurt out. Oh yes, he has. EX7 takes a few shots, but he's going to answer back with the MPX winning the G36C. Thermite goes down to EX7 as well, and that's a triple kill for the man. The Valkyrie though. The flashbangs are coming in, and the proximity mines are there we go. EX7 with a quad kill this round though. Amazing play from the Valkyrie. And that's at least enough to put a dent on the Never Diamonds. But will they be able to convert this into a victory or not is a great question. And he gets playing awfully close to the connect to window, but that is something that gets spotted out eventually. Swisha needs to find his playing downstairs. As the Amaru gets spotted out, the spray comes in, and he's going to find him. Cobra meanwhile find close to though. It's all on Swisha and Kid with not enough time left, 18 seconds, and the clock is ticking. No smokes for the side, and Kid and Shulker is going to find one, and that's it. The shutdown comes in from Sam as Never Diamonds, who smokes for the side, and Shulker is going to find one, and that's it. The shutdown comes in.
Frankel, however, he's got a good position on the subroof rappel, and Platoon Kid on the garage catwalk. He's got a good angle to hold as well. It's a good crossfire being established, but no, Levy's going to find Platoon Kid as well, and the Legion will go down to Frankel. He's now in a 1 versus 2. A Claimer from Lockdown will save the life of Levy, take the life of Levy, excuse me. As Kishimado, he's going to go for the counter defuse right here. He's trying to bait that out, obviously, but he will be caught out as well. As Frankel, the man with the clutch with a chip in from a 14. Doc down the board. It's all down to Papmeister right now. He did find a kill earlier, but he's got to find 2 more. He sent his man with the diffuser. I don't think he has enough intel on where these attackers are sitting. There's one on the doorway. Could go for the peek right now. He's going to rotate in. He's going to see the Jackal on the table. Down him. He gives away his position, of course. But Zim now has to worry about not having the diffuser. Patmaster confirms the kill for himself. He's sitting by the couches area. And he will... Whoa! What a shot from the Jaeger to clutch things out for Team Selfmade. Or he's going to get refragged onto by the woman from inside the piano, making it a 2 versus 3. He's collected with a double kill for himself. He's gotten all the kills in this round for his team. And Narubuda is going to take down the planter, and the IQ goes down as well. It's a 2 versus 1 suddenly. All down to the repelling Nomad Terminator. Full on HP, but no diffuser and very little time in hand. Suddenly the 2v4 has become a 2v1 between Narubuda and Skalaki. And this does not look like Save Esports round. The Scarlet drop is in, and Narubuda will find the kill onto Terminator, giving Team response as well as a push in the blue is in from the side of Instinct, but no, Supreme's going to find one more. That's Asterix off the board. He'll be refragged onto by the IQ, who was coming in through the hallway, and that is Soldier starting things off for the side of Instinct as well. Instinct Esports out of. Nope, the Legion goes down from the IQ, the G8A1 pre-firing. Oh, he's going to find 2. Yakova and Sunny are off the board, and suddenly to 3 versus 2. Ven and Paranormal have to do something about this because they're in the spot, and the IQ's already inside his sight. Arsenal of boxes. Ven's going to find one with the C4. That's Cologne drive down, but the flashbangs are coming in. The G8A1, is it downing the pulse? Yes, it is, and it's all done to Ven. The Mozzie caught in a 1v2, but the diffuser's not the side of the attackers. He's going to find one. He's getting down one, that is, but the P10 only has so much ammo. The pistol's out. Will he find it? No, he won't! And Solar Flip.
That's something that we'll have to worry about, but they everybody's going to double down on him. That's definitely a gang up on him. Meanwhile, the Flash is going to keep the Pyromaniac. Ipana comes up with a super, and Ipana track. Oh boy, this could be something that Ipana can happen because Tom's on him. Spidey's only one HP left. The man has got to make this clutch happen. He's got a nailing play. He's going to bring that out, but that's only a distraction. Already the Jaeger wins back all the way on the side of it. Atlantis for the get. See Banda who clutch for Phoenix. Once again, an amazing throw comes out from the. But then again, do not forget the fact that there's another finality coming up. A Pyromaniac is going to shut down the carry rocket. This match going on. Pyromaniac is going to find another fight. That's Adam of the board. Coming back to what I said from the looks of it, the way the match is going on. Optica is going to find Spidey. That's a nice refrag by Pyromaniac will happen if he gets a fight on Optica sweeping up on behind him right now. He doesn't know that they're not going to each other, but he's going to be the first one who finds him, and Pyromaniac gets that frag. I don't think Thermite knows that he's going to goes for white people. He's already a dead Thermite that he's shooting here. Or he's making his way to the blue split. He's going to find Ricky and Newman on. Yes, he will. The quad kill comes in from Pyromaniac on the side of the Peacemakers. And the man has definitely been fragged, man. But the Rattler on some days is not being it. But meanwhile, Invalid's going to find a nice frag. It's going to get them a shutdown very early in the round. Patch will be watching the flank, and Invalid's going to gain the life of Hobby. That is with the C4. The Pulse comes alive, and Invalid does a real possibility his way up. He's not going to spot him, and Pulse and another kill. 3K for the Pulse so far. Every here, somebody creeping up on him. Yeah, he takes a lot of shots, and a headshot from him. Invalid comes up with the headshot on the catch and the quad kill. The last frag is waiting for him, and yes, it will. Invalid, the ace from Zeus Sabres, is going to secure round 11 for them, and that does also give them a huge breather.
And the stories end up, but Ivana goes for the Walton and will be taken out. That is Pyromaniac on the board. That's a hard reach down for the side of the attack. Spider taking a bit of damage as well. There's a push into the bathroom. Heck, and more shots are being exchanged, but no, the sledge goes down as well. As does the Nomad! Lord Bane, what are you doing? He's throwing the tables upside down for TPM. And again, he's going to connect onto the Sophia. And the last kill is confirmed as well. Did he ace right there? Was that Lord Bane's ace? Indeed. That is partial to trying to get distraction. And we get a kill on the better stage. The Nomad is going to go for the as well. Will he find it? Yes, he will. That's a double kill for Rats right now. There's another defender set of opposite. Just cross on 5. That's the side of 5 seconds. That's the middle. I think he's going to score right now. Will get this kill on Rats.
the last, trying to put the confusion spell, and there we go. He will find the triple kill on the spot, but there's just one more left. That's Poseidon directly at the block. This is custom. Number 5, yes, he's going to go down. That's Ghosty, but no, the kill is here from the man himself. Back and forth over the ground. He's going to get down for the goal. He gets taken off, but then he's got the right place from Hopeless, right? Marco goes down, found out the Thatcher right outside. That is Poseidon, but he's going to get that flag onto what? It's a 1 versus 4 now. The dog versus the Thatcher. The dog will move the longer. Okay. So he's going to move the counter to the front. He's actually outside. He might get this. Oh no, he won't. But he's got to get out the flag. One look at that. 200 IQ. The police coming in from Ghosty inside. That could have worked, but just not enough time to work. The flag.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the WWE Black Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege, powered by LG Ultra Gear in association with SC5 and TEC Gaming and Games The Shop. I'm your host, Blackjack. Joining me is my co-host, Simon Foxy, as we are here for the last game of the day. The Peacemakers taking on Team Area 69, and the map is Theme Park, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to the auto map ban system, Theme Park is going to be in play. We, of course, have the ready from both the teams right there, as this is going to be a very exciting match indeed. Foxy, how do you feel on this fine evening?
I feel amazing and very powerful as well, Blackjack, because this is indeed the final match of the entire week, and definitely I'm very excited going into this matchup. It'll be Team Area 69 facing off the Peacemakers on the map of Theme Park. Had some amazing beginning for both these teams. I don't think 69 has won. I don't remember, but the Peacemakers definitely, they got a very good victory, and with the new revamped edition of their own roster. Let's not waste any more time and get into this matchup. We're seeing Team Area 69 coming up with the first ban, and Theme Park happens to be a very dynamic map. We've seen Reckoning Esports play on Theme Park before, and I don't think we've seen a whole lot of Theme Park. This is the second time indeed. Very good ban. Much respect for Team Area 69. Thermite ban comes right off the bat. That means the only breach that you can make happen is now with Hibana, or with you having to stick down with Maverick. Alright, here's the thing. Why would you not ban a Hibana if you can make the breach happen from far away? There's no proximity breach necessary. Here's the thing. Hibana pellets are so easy to trick. Be it Bandit trick, be it Kai trick. New trick doesn't really exist, let's be honest here. But very easy to trick. You have so much more time compared to how an exothermic charge works. And a very good ban right off the bat for Team Area 69. They'll be starting off on defense as well. Really appreciate them for that, because usually I see a defensive team and they straight up go for the Thatcher ban. A very good pick. Let's see how that is going to favor them as we go ahead. But mind you, the Peacemakers, the last time they happened to play Theme Park was against the Newcomers, and that is the game where Lord Bane from Newcomers happened to land the highest frag game to have ever recorded in the Esports Club Rainbow Six Siege League. 23 kills in the match, 23 to 10 is the KD ratio that he went for, and that is something that we don't see every day. Let's see how things turns out though. Going ahead into this match, we'll be taking a quick look at the bans first, which I did not discuss very obviously over me having to fanboy over the Thermite ban. We'll be seeing the Montaigne, the Mira, and the Mice Trading ban as well. But coming back to the rosters, Heathen, Nervy, Cyan, the K-Man, and Aiken on the side of the Peacemakers, while we have Spidey Time, Yakuza, Zimdalo, Cherry, and Tertio on the side of Team Area 69. Wait a minute. This selected the site. The site is going to be lab storage.
Exactly. I was just about to point that out. Lab storage on the first floor from the side of Team Area 69. Heathen with the 6th pick out of the Jackal into the Maverick. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed, the kind of a site, because this is a site have we ever seen the site, Foxy? Like, ever? In the, 4 or 5 times Theme Park have been played over these 4 seasons.
No, this is not a side you do if you're playing competitive Siege. It's definitely not. Yeah, lab storage. I mean, imagine coming up with a Thermite ban first and then going to lab storage. I mean, that's 200 IQ for definitely. Like, Definitely, Team LX69 has done one job to perfection is making the Peacemakers think that they'll be going to Throne Room first. But guess what? They'll not be going to any viable side. They'll be going to lab storage. If they walk away with this victory, I'll be surprised, dude. I'll definitely be surprised. And I'll actually be surprised. How can the Peacemakers not make it a victory happen for themselves? Let's see if that is going to be the case or not. Spidey time along with Yakuza. Yakuza has already gotten himself a frag. Alright, Ethan is off the board. Look at that. The aggression paying off for the man. There you go. The blood splattered. And the bumper car spawn. So Maverick, no more alive for yourselves. But Yakuza picking another fight. That's Zofia right outside Cafe. The drone is going to spot him. A pre-pass come in. That's definitely going to connect Nervy. Look at that. The man is so low at HP. He might as well lose this gunfight if he happens to re-engage in it. Yakuza eating away so many drones already. He's trying to make sure getting some help from down below as well, but he doesn't look like he needs it. He's very ecstatic, very angry, and very hit. 2 for frag. He's gonna find 2 free kills. That's Caveman, and I can say goodnight. Say goodnight to Sign as well. It's all under Nervy now. Oh boy. It's not something I was expecting to go in, and quite the aggression from Team LX69 paying off. It didn't even have to come to the Peacemakers. Try to make their way towards the site of towards this site. In fact, we'll be seeing the Jaeger pick up that kill very easily as well. Flawless run comes in from Spidey time. It's a finishing kill. In fact, comes in from Spidey time. The flawless run from the side of Team LX69. And it looks like this is the plan all along. Let's go to lab storage, and what do? We don't play the site. We play offsite. We finish the match offsite, because if the attackers happen to push site, there's no way of winning. That's very, very well played from the side of Team LX69, putting the first round on board. We'll be heading to round 2, and let's see what round 2 offers us.
Round 2, and the score is already 1-0 from a flawless round coming out from the side of Team Area 69. The insane long con 200 IQ play right there. Banning the thermite, pretty much assuring the Peacemakers that, hey, we're about to go throne room. What are you going to do about it? And the Peacemakers, they took a breach-heavy sort of team, soft breach, hard breach, everything that they could have possibly taken for themselves, only to find out that the site is lab storage. Absolutely amazing right there from Team Area 69, getting their first round on board in very emphatic fashion, especially Yakuza, the Vigil, doing so much work for his team. Such a like, you don't get to see stuff like that on a normal, like, every round basis. That's why Division 3 can be one of the most wacky divisions out there, you know. It may not be the highest skill tier, mind you, but it is definitely very high up there on unusual plays. And this last round, that was definitely an unusual play, as right now going back to a more orthodox side, that is Armory and Throne Room from the side of the Team Area 69 right now. But are we going to have another Vigil run out? He's actually on the second floor already, Yakuza, but it's already action phase, and he's preparing a jump out from Control Room instead, and a little bit of a peek from the top floor area using controls down to the window of maintenance. Very smart right here from Yakuza. He knows the map, and he knows his map sense, where the window is and where everything else is. And he's going to be using that to his advantage right here. While Spidey time on the side of the bunk, there is a rotate in and out of bunk and initiation, mind you. He's going to be using that to his advantage as well. As there's got to be a lot more joiners from the side of the Peace, because they can't allow Team Area 69 to get away with. Actually, never mind. That came a little late on my feed right there, but the kill from Nervy came in onto the Jaeger, and that was a pretty big one. Spidey time went down as the crew is going to quickly rotate towards the side of Dragon Stairs, but there's somebody towards the cash stash room, and he's going to fall back down the Dragon Stairs instead. He's rotating towards the maintenance area right now. A drone was chasing him, of course. Having his ability up meant that only the sound was coming through, but even then it's hard to pinpoint, especially in Siege these days, where the operator's footsteps are exactly, giving Yakuza enough time to get away, and get away safely with his life. Man, this is going to sit here in Tellers with the poncho, holding down Joint Corridor for himself, of course. As, once again, it is a 4 vs 5, but this time Team Area 69 have lost a man. That is the Jaeger down nice and quickly. Excuse me. Yakuza taking out more drones as he goes, eating up so much intel from the side of the attackers. He's going to be holding down towards the side of maintenance right now. There is somebody, I think that was somebody who just jumped in, but there is an operator and attacker holding from outside. The peak comes in, and the Maverick did go down right there. He's still going to be fighting away to try and find these operators. Gunshots were exchanged, mind you, but no kills were had outside of the one onto Heathen. The Maverick was the one who went down right there. As the Yakuza is... Oh, Tertius has left the game, unfortunately. As now it's all down to Yakuza to make it a 3 vs 3. He will. A double kill for the man. He's popping off again. The vigil is absolutely astounding today, so far at the very least. Shots are going to be fired as, of course, more drones are being eaten away, along with, hopefully, a few more operator lives that the man is going to be trying to find. Yakuza, and no, he actually is not going to find anybody else. That is the Sledge, Icon, who was rotating around the Dragon Corridor area in Joint Corridor. He's going to find... Actually, there's the Thatcher. Never mind. I'm so used to calling the Thatcher ban that I forgot that there is, in fact, a Thatcher playable in this match. But, again, the Kite Trick is going to be what denies the Hibana breach on towards the site. From maintenance. Excuse me. But another breach is going to come in as Sam's going to be taken off the board by Zim. A defender did go down in the meanwhile as Cherry. He's got a couple of angles to be worried about. He's got one. He's got to find the other one. But that was the diffuser drop on the Thatcher. And that's why Team 69 will win round 2 of the back of time. Beautifully played right there from the Mute, dropping the diffuser at the breach on the yellow stairs. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why they're going to be taking round 2, as there's a rehost being called from the side of Cherry. That is Team 69. They did have Tertio with the leave, but okay, he says never mind instead, as it's going to be very interesting. We're not sure if they want to go for the rehost or not. Doesn't look like they do. It looks like they want to continue doing a 4v4. Okay, they're confident that he will join back. So no rehost from the side of Team 69. They're going to be heading to second floor bunk daycare. And we're going to be moving on to round 3.
Yes, we will be underway indeed. And they've got themselves enough of an advantage, to be very honest. They've got themselves a 2-0 established already. Well, they happen to be on defense. That's okay. But you want to get a little too comfortable, and it only stands to see if the overconfidence from the side of Team 69. I didn't really say overconfidence. All right, I actually stepped the line there. Honestly, it's just the fact that they have the friend coming up on reconnection. They want to save us the trouble of not going for such a lengthy rehearse. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. But here's the thing: if you have rehearsed, you might as well use it, because you don't want to. So it's at a disadvantage. It's okay, you've gotten 2 rounds on board, but will this be another round that you'll be putting on board or not? It's a real question right now. We'll be seeing the Legion. He's going to bring out the spawn peak. No, he's just going to get spotted and fall back as well. Cherry will be playing the shotgun on the Mute once again. We've got Yakuza on the dock and Spidey time on the Jaeger. Heathen running the IQ, and we've got the Jackal, the whole bunch, in fact, from the side of TPM. Their operator lineup is amazing. It's A-OK. But what they've not been able to do is get some frags on board. And it's just not exactly been a great 2 rounds for them, but that is bound to change. The way that they've stepped up in the last round, it did come down essentially to a very last-minute push. But it's okay. I wouldn't blame them. They were very overly cautious about getting the Vigil out first. And they made sure that they got him eventually, though, after he happened to drop a frag or 2. But we'll be seeing ourselves going ahead. And that is going to be Nervy. Right, the Jackal pushing up. He's watching the hallway. No, he's just going to fall back. I think he wants to go for the soft breach. No, he's just checking if there's a moon jammer or not. There is, in fact. And that's why we'll be seeing our EMP being thrown, and the breach has got to happen from the side of the Hibana. There's a kill being dropped. Zim is going to take the fall for it. There's Legion off the board. We'll see Yakuza fall back onto the hallway side. We've got Spidey time running the hallway as well. That means a long angles game that is coming up from the side of the defense might as well pay out for them if they convert it into a victory. The break room being watched in a prone angle. Very difficult to hold, honestly. Possible peek from the dock. It's not going to claim anything except take a little bit of HP off the Jackal. Oh, look at that tap from Yakuza. The amazing gun skill on the man is going to find another frag for himself. This is This is amazing. The breach that is supposed to favor the attackers is somehow being used by the defender to work it out for them. Yakuza still holding that peak. He knows the diffuser's been dropped in the hallway, being watched by Spidey Time and his teammate Cherry. Perfect crossfires from the side of Team Area 69. You got to win these gunfights though. 3 versus 3, equalized man count. It's anybody's game right now. 50 seconds left, more than enough time for the attackers to push up as well. A frag comes in. That's Iken taking down Spidey Time. A really good rotate, but the game has already gone for a long rotate. Is he going to? Are we seeing Sign? He's still rolling down with the diffuser along with Iken. More than enough time, like I said. That's why I think Caveman has gone for a full turnaround of a cafe rotate. That is not essentially something you want to do. You've wasted so much more time. Wait, where is Iken going? Why is he abandoning a very good... But that's such a good headway onto side, but they've actually turned this into a little bit of a gamble here. The diffuser is going to get dropped in the hallway. Yakuza will be watching Cafe. He's going to get a frag. There's the push up from the side of the stairs. He does not know where the doctor's playing. He's pushed up hallway. He's going to tag him up quite a bit, but now the position's being given away. New diffuser in hand. He's going to push up. He's got a kill. But no, he cannot do this. There's only one more defender left. He'll not even get the first one. What did I see from Team Area, from the Peacemakers? What? Like, as in, like, why did they go for the rotate, dude? That was so bizarre. You had yourself such an amazing crossfire established. You just had to play on picks and frags. No time left. The double rotate without the diffuser. That's the keynote. Blackjack, please take the mic away.
I mean, at this point, that was a very bizarre, very unfortunate rotate for the side of the Peacemakers. I'm not sure what they were trying to make peace with, honestly, because that push, that rotate towards the side of Cafe was completely unnecessary. If you ask me, they had a breach coming in. They had like the side. They pretty much had a headway into the side, as you said, and just completely messed it up. The diffuser was dropped by the SMG-11, and then of course the Yakuza just gladfully taking another kill. Gladly, excuse me. I wanted to say gleefully, and saying gleefully and gladly at the same time became gladfully. But I bet that's a new word in the New Oxford Dictionary. But regardless of that, gleefully taking that kill and then just biding time until the time went out, the clock ran out. That's what happened. Peacemakers, very unfortunate for them. Again, very weird decision making from the side of the attacking team right now, as the side of choice is actually initiation on the second floor from the side of Team Area 69. As actually, Foxy, could you actually take this round? I do. Yeah.
All right, looks like the mic is back into my hands, as I've had a very good few seconds to refresh from how the last round went by, and TPM, I'm expecting a little too much from them maybe, because they happened to walk away with a 7-4 victory yesterday, and that was amazing to watch them play. They defeated KL11, who made their way from qualifiers, and mind you, TPM is not a team you want to take for granted. The boys have been in the game for a little too long now, and that is what brings so much more pressure to them as well, for performance, that you cannot have a switch for yourself. You've always got to be on your toes, always got to perform, and that does happen to put so many players in a little bit of a spot. But this time around, they'll be slow, right? Will they be able to get the picks, though, is a real question. Yakuza getting tagged along. We've got a possible... No, he's going to fall back. We'll be seeing the angle being watched, and there's nothing he'll be doing. Yakuza making his way to the side of lab entrance any moment now, but the breach has already happened from the side of the attackers. That's onto the side of initiation. A nice angle being employed, but he's bound to get spotted out. There you go. The Jackal's drone is in, and now the Jackal knows exactly where the Mute is playing. Cherry, not a great position that he's on. The Jackal scan is on, but it's not essentially that he can do. He's got to... It's a weight game that he's got to play, and Cherry has got to be more than... Oh, he actually walks away with that. Wait a minute. What was that turnaround from Cherry? He's got to get the... He's got to get the hunter, in fact, not being hunted. A very good play from Cherry. In fact, that was way too amazing to watch. Very good bait and switch, getting the Jackal, and quite the turnaround though. We'll still be seeing 3 defenders left alive. Meanwhile, Spidey Time has lost his life on the other end. And I think what the Maverick is trying to do is go for a little bit of a, yeah, there you go, wall bang play that he's trying to make happen. Still got the Cherry with the shotgun up and close. Zimdala will be watching this long angle. Any moment of the rush in from the hallway will get noticed. But there's Yakuza, was already given an Ella mine for Cherry to help with. Look at this setup. Drone is in, pushes in as well. But here's the play from Sign that has got to convert. Icon is awfully close as well. But here's a push that is going to get caught up by Heath, and that's the Ella who's going to get that frag. Will you find some more? No, Icon is going to shut down Yakuza. There's another frag for Sign. Where a team down comes in, and he's got to go for the plant now. It's a 1 versus 1. Zim does not know that. Zim thinks it's a 1 versus 2. And now we'll be working this post-plant situation because the plant will be gone. Icon full on HP. Zim is not so much. Gonna make his way back here. Shield being watched. Any moment now, he's got to go for the peak, but no, Icon is in a really good spot that is favoring him. Even if the shield vault comes in from the side of the Valkyrie, it will be Icon who will be able to convert that into a victory. Now his position is being given away. Where's Icon looking at? Finally gets it. Alright, a nice kill from the Thatcher is going to put the Peacemakers first round on board. Really well done by the attackers, and let's see how the entirety of the map treats them. Because that was round 4 that is put on board for themselves. 3-1, still in the favor of Team Area 69, mind you. But they're playing in a 4 versus 5.
It's still a 4 versus 5, curiously enough, from the side of the Team Area 69 right here. As Tertio hasn't been able to connect back at all, but Yakuza, the man's got 9 kills for himself in the little bit of time that we've had this game on. For round 5's in play, we're going to be heading back to Armory and Throne Room on the first floor. And finally, the Peacemakers putting a round on board for themselves. We've got the 6 picks out of the Capcan into the Bandit and out of the IQ into the Twitch from both sides. As this match, ladies and gentlemen, is definitely gonna start heating up from here. At the very least, the Peacemakers have denied a 7-0 sweep from the side of Team 69. At best, it's moving to overtime or maybe even TPM's victory from here on out. Again, we can't exactly be too sure about that. And whether or not who takes it is the real here. You know, there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of permutations and combinations that can result in the victory for either team. But right now, holding down Armory Throne Room is going to be Team Area 69's biggest concern, so to speak. They're not going to be going on to that stunt towards the lab storage area on the other side of first floor, primarily because they don't have all 5 members alive for that, which is something you need when it comes to sites like Armory, Throne Room, and sites like second floor Initiation. You are definitely going to have a much better and much easier time with all 5 of your operators left alive. And unfortunately for Team Area 69, they don't have the luxury of that today. And TPM, curiously enough, even if it's been what, like a 4v5 for a while now, for a few rounds now, and even then, they haven't quite been able to make things work out for them. Whether or not this that last round win that they had, excuse me, on round 4, whether or not that is exactly what changes things in their favor remains to be seen. Drone's going to come in from the side of the attack. They're going to try and find where these operators are sitting, but it's a turtle hold from the side of the defenders. All 4 are inside of sight. That's been spotted out. The Kaid and the Bandit playing by the Throne Room bomb, while the Jaeger and the Moon play by the other side, the Armory room. Hibana going for the breach on towards the side of Yellow Stairs, excuse me, the Yellow Stairs solid wall. As there we go, Cherry, he tried to go for a mute trick right there, but he's going to be taken out by the vertical angles instead, as that is Heathen with the kill. And that's quite the nice angle right there to find one operator out of. That leaves the side of Area 69 in a 5v3. They managed to pull themselves out of situations like this before, but will they be able to do the same? Here is the real question. I do apologize for the noise coming in from the background. That's just a little bit of thunder in my local area. I really hope my net doesn't disconnect. But right now, It is Team Area 69's onus in a 5 versus 3. TPM are well and truly in the lead as the breaches are happening. Vertical lens of sight are being used from the side of the attack. They want to get these defenders dislodged, and oh, Yakuza barely surviving the shots from Nervy, I believe that is the G36 of the man, just whizzing by in front of Yakuza. He's going to go for a peek right there, but unfortunately all he's done is give his position away behind the bomb inside of throne room right now, and he's going to go for another peek, but there's flashbangs. He is blinded, ladies and gents, behind the bomb, but the kills haven't been confirmed quite yet. Actually, Spider has actually found one. That's Nervy off the board, while more shots are whizzing by the face of Yakuza. How is he surviving this? The man has some insane luck on his side. The bullets are just missing him, and only just barely, as the Ibanas go for a prone peek on towards the Dragon door. The push to side is still coming in from the side of the attack as the flashbang will find Spidey time, but will the push-in happen? The Kaid goes down, and there's Yakuza to get the refrag onto Caveman, but there's the Jaeger down. It's all down to the Bandit in a 1v3. The plan is happening as it's all down to the last man standing, but it won't be, as the last kill will be confirmed from the Twitch. Heathen will be the one to get that kill onto Yakuza, and the Peacemakers are finally looking like they're gonna be able to get a few more rounds on board. Round 5 goes to them, and it is 3-2, still in the favor of Team Area 69.
All right, round 6 will be underway. Still over 4 versus 5. It looks like the side of Team Area 69 does not have a reconnection, possible reconnection probability that is on their end, because they should have been asked for a reverse now. They should have. That means there's this possibility of a power cut. Maybe, stuff like that tends to happen. We'll be seeing a 6 pick onto the Caveira, and oh boy, Blackjack must be very happy knowing that Heathen has brought up the fuse into play. Fuse will be employed in this round, and while the site is actually lab and storage of all sides, definitely that is going to help the side of the Peacemakers to fall back of whatever slump that they started out on. And getting these 2 rounds on board was very important for them, and they did exactly that. Let's see if they'll be able to keep the pace alive, or will they be able to keep the consistency alive is the real question. You got the Peacemakers very hungry, getting one more round on board before they happen to switch on to the halftime, while the priority of Team Area 69 to get more round on board, just to make sure that when they have to go on to attack, they have a little bit of a better advantage, just better odds going into this matchup. We got Caveira pulling down just some spawn peek that he's trying to make here. I think he's not gonna find anything though. Gonna notice where everybody's spawning, making sure that everything is wild and checked. Or he spotted somebody happened to spawn. Where did he spawn though? Actually, the cam got taken away all the side from here. That was Aiken who took the cam out. All right. Interesting. Now Yakuza cannot go that long run out. Look at the new cover that new theme park has. You just cannot peek this wide. And by the time you even go for the peek, you're going to get spotted. Does not matter what speed you're on, but oh, speed from the Ash Nervy, awfully close to sight. Does not want to give away his position with a possible bullet. He's still going to do that. A push up is something I'm expecting from him right now. But no, he's just going to fall back, he says of now. Does not want to gamble into a situation where they could be the ones bringing in the equalizer. But no, the ones are still going in. There's Cherry's mute jammers that are stopping him. The breach charges in the hand of the Ash. Not an everyday sight. Honestly, I'm very surprised that he's running the breach charges. I'll still be seeing the EMP come out. That is definitely going to allow the drones come out as well. But now the position of the Ash is being given away. Cannot fall back, and that was a possible push-up from Cherry as well. He's lost a lot of HP. Despite it, I'm getting tagged along from the fuse charges. He's gonna somehow survive that. The breach is already happening. Cherry's got to be careful. He's got to lose that fight. There's no refrag back into place as well. Spidey Time actually gets him. Never mind. That was a refrag right back in place. Nervy's gonna take the fall for it. Yakuza, the man could change the game right now. He might as well be able to get himself an interrogation, and more than that, it's going to be the frags that he'll be playing on with the shotgun, with a destructive shotgun that he has in his hand. He'll still be holding this cycle. We've got Spidey Time watching the side of the double door entrance as everybody has assembled on the side of battles. Yakuza, the moment he goes for this peak, he's done and dusted. But he's actually going to do it at the right time. And that's the wrong time for the Peacemakers. Oh, look at that. Clean up from Yakuza. What did I just get to see? The man does not die. This dude is out looking for heads and he's finding them. How is Yakuza allowed to make such plays? Why is the Peacemaker... Why are every single attacker on that push is looking on site? There's no information. There's no head count. There's only 2 people playing on site. Where's the third one? You got to worry about stuff like that. What did I just see? That was such a huge misplay for the attackers. And the free 3K that Yakuza got just by being there, just by peeking. What was that?
I mean, let's be real here, Foxy. I don't think any of us are getting the answer to that question anytime soon. Yakuza is going to go for the 6th pick out of the Ash into the Jackal as round 7 roll swap is going to be in play. And that Cav, yeah, definitely, absolutely ridiculous from the side of... on the side of Yakuza, man, as you said right there, Foxy, he doesn't die, he doesn't give up, and he definitely knows his flanks right here. He's been pulling out some really good plays in this match so far, but on the attack, it's going to be interesting to see how he changes up his playstyle, or if he does at all. He's just probably going to be still going for the same stuff, and probably still getting results the way Peacemakers have been playing. And, you know, it's definitely one of those things that... that we'll be very excited to see.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Nijama is being placed by the K-Man all over the place, as is a Mute does, you know. And meanwhile, we've got the Wamai and the Jaeger in play from the side of TPM. The double denial, of course, from the side of the defense right now. Round 7 roll swap means that TPM are able to go for that. And meanwhile, Team 69, they actually have both hard breachers, a hard breach support, and then there's Yakuza, the Jackal, the Hunter. Very interesting operator selection right there. No Zofia, no Ash. Just any soft breach that is going to happen is all down to basically the secondary shotgun, the ITA-12S of the Jackal. Opened up the side of control room, the half of control room right there. Dragon Stairs is being thrown out, and oh my goodness, that is definitely... definitely some rumbling happening on my end. Again, I do apologize. It's this thunder that's really disrupting the Discord feed. I'm trying my best right here, ladies and gentlemen. So do excuse me if I end up maybe not calling something out. Meanwhile, Yakuza is pushed up all the way towards the initiation door right now. There is, of course, a shield that's stopping him from making that push happen, and the drop comes in from Cherry, but he's not going to be taken off the board just yet. EMP comes out as the Jackal is still alive. Cherry's actually found one. That's Heathen on the board. A big kill. That is a oh my god. As the picks are going to be coming in any second now from the side of the attack, but the only one to have lost his life so far is Heathen, of course. As the Bandit playing very, very close towards the side of the initiation door. Nervy's gonna find one. That Zim off the board. That is your Maverick down, but this Goyer shield needs to be popped ASAP from Mike, and he will not. In fact, he's gonna save that. Instead, he's gonna find the Jackal, who vaults into sight right into his arms. It's a 4v2 right now, all down to the Hibana and the Thatcher to make things happen for their team. Cherry and Spidey time, as Hibana's gonna be going for a breach on the initiation wall, but he's gonna be taken out instead before he can be detonated. Spidey time goes down. It's all down to Cherry. The lone Thatcher sitting inside of control room with the L85A2, no EMPs, and one Claymore. Shots are going to be fired, but he's not going to survive that. And the Peacemakers are going to be the ones to win round 7 very comfortably indeed, as they've started off the defense on the right foot.
A good defense, Iken, making sure that he's getting that triple kill. In fact, that was a nice round for the Bandit. It was definitely, he enjoyed popping those heads for sure. The MP7, for some reason, getting frags on from MP7 just provides so much more satisfaction for some reason. It's good. It's amazing. It's just a feel-good moment for the Bandit. But going ahead, you might as well see a whole lot more come out from the side of the Peacemakers that has not come out so far. But a huge but here. No, that sounded so bad. A huge if here. My apologies. I'm in the weekend mood, all right, people. It's Sunday. Okay, Don't blame me for that. A huge if, because the way the Peacemakers have been, they've been stumbling a little bit. Team AS69, despite having a man disadvantage, they've been amazing. At least in terms of how a man disadvantage affects a team, they really don't feel like that's the case right now. If they're going head to head along with the opponents, that happens in a 5v5 anyway. So that's just been Team AS69 going the extra mile to make sure they make up for the missing teammate. Let's see how things turn out as we go ahead and. Excuse me. Yeah, let's go ahead. And this match, the gamer is going to make sure he has himself the mute jammers deployed, and Nervi is there we go. Very good rotation made for himself. He got the mute jammers placed well and good as well. There's a Sion who will be playing the Jaeger. He's playing all the way on the side of Cafe. All right, interesting. We got Thatcher coming up. There's so much drone work being done. Zim, Nallau on the drones. Cherry wants to go for this peak, but I think there's Icon once again watching that hash drop. Yes, he is. He's very vigilant. A hash drop will get caught out by the bandit. Nobody wants to walk away from his sights. They're still staying strong. A hash drop is not advised, people. I think we'll see that coming even. No, there's actually a nade being well done, and that's a very good user utility as well. The Goyo shield will be popped way too early. That's something that they did make a conversion on, in fact, as well. Bandit has gone out to fall back and play on his back foot. He's lost a little bit of HP, just a tiny bit. But so has Sion. Not sure where that came in from. A possible engagement from the attackers who's outside Cafe. And that's actually your Maverick, Cherry, and Hibana. That is your Thatcher and Hibana made their way on side of the control room. While Yakuza is trying to find a kill, but it'll be Cherry who finds one, in fact. Bandit trick comes into play successfully, but that will not be the case, at least not for long. He's gonna have to fall back at some point. And yes, he did exactly that. I'll still be watching these angles and some pre-fires happening from both these teams. I'm not even sure what Yakuza is trying to watch. What is he waiting for down below? I think it is a C4 play from TPM that could have been the case, but why would they need a C4 play? Because Jaeger's already inside Cafe, so Yakuza, alright, that is what he was going for. Look at that. Proving me wrong. Very well done, Yakuza. Redeeming his worth right back in. It's not the C4 play that he's trying to catch out. It's indeed the Ash charge play that he was trying to make. Very well played from the Ash. He's going to be making his way up from yellow stairs while there's the caveman waiting on these little bit of boxes that he's got. Icon once again having a great day today. This time as well. Great round. Gonna find a frag. It's gonna tag up Cherry a little too much and lose that fight eventually, though. Cherry will be making his push on side any moment now. Caveman, it's got to be very strong in terms of how he intends to hold this, and an easy kill for Heathen. He's going to equalize the man count. It's all on the Caveman. He's got to play this right, but he gets confused over the sound cues. He's gonna lose that. Oh, the Cherry does not know this is not the side. They've made their way onto the side wrongfully. As Heathen to spot somebody, but this plant is still gonna go down successfully, though. Quite so. That was not the case that I was expecting to come out. Now the sounds have been coming out. Maverick, being very evasive, he's finally going to get found. Heathen with a very nice headshot as well. As Cherry, very low at HP, he's got to make sure he picks this fight in all his advantage. Heathen will be going out for the bait. A little bit of a bait and switch that he's trying to make. Push-up comes in. He's gonna lose that. Heathen comes in with a clutch for his team. The Peacemakers will be winning on the back of this man. An amazing play from Heathen right here, right now. This man has got his all a 1 versus 3 with the Vamai to get another round on board for the Peacemakers. And that was, people, the equalizer. And that was, people, Heathen. You don't take him for granted, because that is exactly what he'll pull out from his back. Really well played from the Vamai. Gets that clutch right back in. Is gonna put the Peacemakers on a very good scoreline. 4-4, round 9 will be underway. Alright, I just happened to notice the fact that I'm actually alone in the Discord lobby. That means Blackjack has sadly had disconnection. So, alright, it's me and Siege. That's it. Lonely me and Siege. Wow, takes me back to the flashback. Anyways, just kidding, people. We'll be seeing I can come up with a 6-pick. Smoke onto the Kaid. Very good pick, in fact, as well. It might as well be something that And there'll be, yeah, there you go. The throne room, a very obvious side pick. He's coming out with the Goya this time around, not the Wamai. And I wouldn't really employ a Wamai myself over here, but honestly, I wouldn't really employ a Goyo either. You want to deny immediate adjacent sites when you happen to play Goyo, and in and out. You want to deny maybe something that you don't want the attackers to gain control on, and Goyo is not exactly the operator you want to bring out when it happens to be the throne room side. The way it's played, it just requires a lot more denial. But hey, I'm not judging them. I'm just trying to give my 2 cents on the fact. But definitely that might work out for them as well. It has worked out so far, and the way he then played the last round, he doesn't really need to even employ his shields. All he needs is a gun, and the enemy is right in front of him. Really well played by him in the last round. He's put the Peacemakers on a really good, a really nice scoreline. Just like I said, Zim will be making his way up top. He's watching for any potential spawn peaks happening. There's 4 people right outside swarming right now. Team A69 definitely feeling the heat of the fact that they have lost a man, and they'll be asking for a rehost anytime soon now, people. Round 9 is underway, but yeah, I'm still very optimistic about the rehost. Not having a good day, 69. Definitely need to step up whatever they're doing. Whatever they're doing is just not enough, and I wouldn't really blame them as... actually, I do kind of blame them now. Hey, people, come on, get your friend on board, get your teammate online. C4 comes out. That's going to get caught up by Spidey time. Look at that track. Well played by the Hibana. Wants to go for the breach, but is a little concerned about the fact that what if we might see a battle trick come out. Cherry's going to make sure that... that's Cherry making sure. Yes, that is making sure he's landing on one of the claymores. That's why no push-ups will be happening. Yakuza comes up with the Goyo shield. You can take out the Goyo shield right at the bat, very early in the match. Good stuff, good user utility. I love to see that. Now we're seeing the C4 ripped once again, but the EMPs are coming alive, and so is the Hibana charge. One of the bandit batteries will go out, and there's the bandit battery being claimed, but here's a C4. Where did that come from? What was that nervy from the door? That was one hell of a toss from the Valkyrie, but Heathen has already come up and pushed up. In fact, he moved the flank. There's the Zofia to catch him right out. Good flank watch coming in from him. We'll still be seeing Zim move back and forth about this little area that he's got for himself. We've got Ikit watching this angle as well. That's a drone angle being employed by him, but Cyan is the man still. He could be the one who could go for the flank any moment now. Let's see if we're able to do that or not. You've got Ikit still rolling very strong. The suppressor on the TCSG of all things. K-Man waiting very patiently. He's got to be very patient. That is the player of the game right now. That is what the game is demanding of him. Gives away his position now. He knows exactly where he's playing, but it's not exactly looking great for 69 either. Haven't really had enough map control. Honestly, haven't really had any map control. And there you go. No map control. That means a possible flank is into play, and that's Cyan picking up a double frag for himself. He's allowed in a 1 versus 3 situation. Walks in from the blue split, does not even find the first frag. Peacemakers will be taking this round on board. 1 round away from match point. They put the 5th round for themselves off the back of a very, very rusty start that we got to see from them, as Team A69 are definitely taking the heat for the loss of their player that happened to leave out early in the game.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, my apologies for the little bit of a moment of silence, because I really wanted to drink some water. I was so thirsty. But yeah, that out of the way, we'll be right back in onto the bunk and daycare side. Alright, this is very promising and very good selection from the side of the Peacemakers as well. Look at this, the way this started out. they happen to be on attack, not exactly a favorable side to start on, where it happens to be Team Park. A map like that favors the defense, and the Peacemakers, they did not get enough rounds on board. But now that they happen to shift to defense, definitely something that they've been able to stand back up against, and it's amazing. It's great. See how that turns out for them. K-Man will be making a nice platform to platform. Good entry. It's good. It's necessary as well. But let's see if that will be useful or not. The TCSG is coming alive once again for the rotations. Very well done. We'll be seeing Team 69 pushing another, the second time, a very linear push, a very challenged push. In fact, not exactly a whole lot that they can do with it. There's only two doorways, a window and a doorway that they can walk into, and that is just something that they'll have to fight against. But right now they have to fight against Cyan, who actually wants to fall back. Yes, he will, but that's just an engagement he did not want to take. He's gonna fall back into the vault area. He's watching the long angle as well. Going to get yourselves a long angle. There you go. He's getting tagged along from Yakuza. Good run in from the. So wait a minute. The run in has already happened to the site, and Team 69 are going for the plant. The site has been abandoned because the hold was coming in from the side of Cash for some reason. It's a retake potential that they have to work against. It's a 2 versus 4. In fact, people, a very bad spot that they find themselves in. Lufia is going to spot the goal. He's going to get a frag, but the down from Spidey Time is already in. It's all on the Icon and Cyan. Go for the white peak. Icon is going to find a frag, but as you know, there's Zimdallah right in front of him. There is, but he's already gone for the counter defuse. Zimdallah, where are you, my man? He's dead because that's it. This is the play. And
Disabled by defenders.
okay, Jaeger. Okay. I cannot believe we did that. Onto the Vamai as well. All right. That was comical. That was funny. You don't get to see that every day on a regular TEC league match, but that jokes apart, the Peacemakers with an amazing retake clutch coming in for the team. It's going to put them on a match point. 6-4 is the scoreline. Very good position to find themselves in. The Peacemakers definitely want to close the deal, see the deal, and walk away with this matchup. But will we be able to see that or not? It's a real question. My apologies for the lack of energy. It's been a long day, nothing else. It's been very good matches that I've gotten to cast at. By the end of the day, I happen to somehow wear out, and that is exactly why I love having Blackjack with me. It's because we have a little bit of a refueling time when the other one casts. So you know we can quickly make up for the lost energy that we seem to have in our voices. But looks like that is something that I won't be able to cover today. But yeah, most definitely. Once again, like I said, my apologies for that. But going ahead, we'll be having ourselves round 11 underway, and it's a TPM starting off very weak, but it looks like they want to close this match very strong. They might as well be able to do it, but Team 69 though, 2 rounds away. I'd say they cannot make it. Definitely can, but it's a long shot right now. TPM has already tasted victory, and they don't want to fall back from it. You know, once you happen to taste it, you definitely don't want to fall back from it either. We're seeing a little bit of a drone work and just some shots being landed and stuff. Nothing new here. It's getting the drones out. But the Goya being used though, that is perfect. That is for a site like this, it's amazing. Well, we're seeing the Operation Chimera picks come out from the side of Cherry and Zimdallah. That is the Finca and the Lion. Very interestingly, you might as well see something of a rush, because there's the Jackal into play. There's the Ash as well. And you know how this goes. Jackal, the Ash, the Lion, the Finca. Alright. Team 69 might as well be going for a possible rush, but choosing an entry point is really going to be the entirety of the pivot point of where their rush goes. Either it goes south or it goes in their favor. Let's see if that's going to be the case or not. Already making their way inside the hallway. That is your Finca. Gonna get spotted from the Dragon Stairs camera, but trying to cook a nade. Might as well find Heathen, the Vamai. No, he's gonna get scared. In fact, he's gonna fall back. Does not know where the nade came in from. Nervy. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? He's gonna get a frag, he's gonna get a down, goes out just for cover. He's gonna come back right back in. TCSG in hand, wants to find another frag for himself. The C4, that's just a distraction. That's just a distraction, people. He's trying to find more frags here. He's down, it's all on a Zimdalao. And Spidey time, but the revive comes right back in. Spidey time is here to put a dent in that defense that the Peacemakers try to put out. Zimdallah back on his feet, and so is Cherry. The push in is stalled because the Goya shield being popped, and the angle is being watched by two different defenders. Still, the pistol in hand from Nervi does not even want to bring out the TCSG. He just want to run to the pistol. Might as well find the Jackal here, a long do kill that he's trying to find, but no, the line scan is here, and Jackal is gonna get that frag. Spidey time with the plays. K-Man, meanwhile, is gonna find Cherry. There's a prone peek from him. Does he know that? He doesn't know he's going to lose that fight. Does not win one more, but there you go. Sign with the finisher. The Peacemakers will be winning this match, people. That's a 7-4 shutdown. And what a play that we got to see from them. And very unfortunate day for season 69, definitely. Playing a 4v5. The Peacemakers will still be walking away with that win, though. That's 2 out of 2 for them on week 1. 2 matches played and 2 matches won. Really well done. We'll be taking a quick look at the scorecard as well. Look at that. Yakuza with 14 frags, but to no avail, obviously. They could not make that into a conversion. Let's see how things go ahead. Definitely brighter days for Team Air 69. At least as of now, not a great day for them. That out of the way, we will be seeing the bottom 3 teams, that is 69, KL11, almost Walkover. The only team that escaped from the qualifiers, Havocs, is able to keep up with the Division 3 heat. But, mind you people, that's only week 1 that has transpired so far. We'll be getting into week 2, week 3 very soon. That is season 4. More action coming to your screens on this channel right here. Make sure you subscribe to it. Make sure you're following. Alright, people, everybody who's watching right now, hear me out. The MVPs and the team standings will be going live tomorrow. The Esports Club Instagram and Facebook pages, so you make sure you're following them. Make sure you're updated with everything that's going around the TEC League for Rainbow Six Siege, and just make sure you establish your presence in and around the community and engage. So that being said, that'll be it from me today, Foxtrot, and I'm sure if Blackjack was here, he would have said the same thing. Obviously, he's not Foxtrot, but you get the point. That jokes apart, we'll be seeing you guys once again on Tuesday. We'll be taking a little bit of a day off, just want to rest my vocal cords, but no, we'll be back on Tuesday with Division 2 action on your screens. That was week 1, people, of season 4. Season 5 registrations are live up as well. If you want to have another go at getting into the league, season 5 registrations are up. Just head on to the esports.club. That's right, people, the esports.club. Head on to there and get your team registered. That'll be it from me. That'll be it. Actually, I'm just gonna go. Thank you everybody for joining, and we'll be seeing you back again on Tuesday. Till then, have fun, have a good night, stay safe, and don't forget to wear your Rook armor.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.